right, we have the Quality Day Power Athlete warm-up, and we're gonna start with the mobility focus. First one we're gonna do is quad stretch and reach. Next, we're gonna go into elephant trunks. Then we're gonna go to knee to chest. Halfway through, we'll go to figure 4 to chest. Then we're gonna go into forward lunge, twist, and reach. Then we're gonna go into 90-90 hip rocks. Then we're gonna go into scorpions. Now we're gonna go into spider lunge and twist. Then we'll go into our leg swings. We'll do lateral and then linear. If you have something to hold on to, I suggest doing that. So lateral. Then you do the other side. And then linear. Now we move into the stability focus of our warm-up. So we start with standing forward hip cars. Then we go into backward standing hip cars. Go backward. So we do that on each side. Then we go into a glute bridge march. Then we would go into fire hydrants. Next we would go into our form drills. And if you have a track or a turf field or something like that that's marked, you want to do 20 meters of the drill and then 20 meters of running or jogging afterwards to practice what you just felt in the drill beforehand. I don't have 40 full meters right here, so I'll switch about halfway and we'll go from there. We start with a standing march, moving into a forward march, and then into a jog. Focusing on pulling the foot up underneath your hips. Foot up, pull, pull, pull. Then forward, pulling, 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 then jogging. Pull, 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 pull. Next we have right carioca and into jog. Still focusing on pulling the foot up toward the hip. Then we have left carioca and jog. Next we have backwards run and jog. Sorry, backwards jog to a run. Then we have skips. We're focusing on low knees, quick pulling skips, pulling up toward the hip. Next we have butt kick pulls. Then we have a skip. Then we have alternating fast leg. Then we have B skip. Next we would have our strides, and they kind of crescendo in not only distance but in effort. We're going to take everything that we did right there, which was practicing pulling the foot up towards the hip rather than keeping it way out here, practicing pulling toward the hip and transferring that into our strides, okay? If we have a top end speed type continuation, I will mark that on your sheet or on your individual training plan, and you continue into some step over drills. So we'd start with stepping over the ankle, stepping over the shin, stepping over the knees. You would do that before your strides. Those look like this. Stepping over the shins, we're imagining we have a peg that's coming right outside of our ankle that we need to step over with the opposite foot. Quick feet. Step over the shin, we're acting like we have that peg just moved up to the middle of our shin. We need to step over that peg with our opposite foot. Step over the knees. That peg is moved up to our knees. We gotta step all the way over it.